Hey guys, today is day one, end of day one of our trading. We traded one currency, USD Japanese yen, and we had a 1% loss. So, we're gonna dive into the video explaining what really happened and what we can do to improve our risk management in the near future and how we can better our trades and better our trading psychology over the years. So, check it out.
Good morning, everybody. So, what we're gonna do today is gonna understand the trades that I took and what we can do to improve next time. So, if we have to go through the trades today, I usually only trade Euro US dollar, Australian US dollar, US dollar Canadian dollar, US dollar Swiss franc, and US dollar Japanese yen. These five different currencies because they're the most liquid currencies in the market. So today, after the day of Thursday, we have discovered that there are no trading opportunities on Euro USD, Australian USD, USD Canadian dollar, USD Swiss franc. Last but not least, we've had one opportunity on USD Japanese yen. Now, you guys can't see this opportunity, but let's scroll back right here. If I could have your attention to the bottom left side of the chart. So let's scroll back to this place. All right. So this thing happened on the 29th, 30th of December, like right before the New Year's. So what happened was that prices went down, consolidated sideways, and then pushed down further. Now, what is my strategy essentially? Well, I trade a strategy where we kind of follow institutional money flow. What does that mean? It means that we want to track big players in the market, such as the biggest banks and the biggest hedge funds. What are they doing? How are they positioning their money? And we follow what they're doing and we follow their positions before anyone else. So this is essentially the gist of the strategy. So how do we identify large money flow? Well, large money flow cannot move too much because think about it. These banks control 80% of the volume. If they sell their currency or their whatever dollar or Japanese yen immediately, the the market will tank. The market will tank, and they cannot let the market tank because if they sell it too much, they're gonna have bad fills. They're gonna have poor entry levels, which will actually drastically reduce their profits. So, what is the strategy that these big banks use? So, these big banks would unnoticedly get into these trades in small positions gradually without letting the market know what they're doing. So as the price comes down, you can see the consolidation right here, right? The consolidation shows that um, um, these big banks and big institutions are preparing their orders and they're ready to get in. Actually, they've already gotten in right at this level. And as they have gotten in, as they have completed most of their positions, what happened is that then they initiate the selling position. They initiate this short sell order and then they push the market down. Now, if we take this proprietary tool, this is a volume profile measurement. What we can measure from this tool is the amount of volume at each price point instead of those bottom volumes you see, right? That measures volume at a particular time frame. This tool measures volume in a price. So if we look here at this zone is when large volumes have been incurred, and there is where these banks are buying their positions or selling their positions, and in this case they are selling their positions. You can identify this level, as you can see right here, this level, this one level at the bottom, as a high value level. High value level essentially is the level with the greatest amount of volume. This means that the banks are placing most of their volume at this level, 109.12. So if we draw a line at this level, essentially when price drops, right, when the selling action initiates, what happens is that these banks, not only they sell their positions, but they also want to prevent prices from going beyond this level, right? If it goes beyond this level, they're going to make a loss. So what happens? What happens is that as price slowly, as price over the years, over the days, if you look on the top, comes down, bounces back, and then as price reaches back to this level, we should expect a further selling action. However, in this case, we did not, because sometimes the strategy is not 100%, but then we can oftentimes predict what happens. So what happened here was that prices barely consolidated, went down, went up, went down, went up, and there's no clear signal. You see, in our normal trades, if we were to trade this setup, the price, once it hits the blue line, would maybe go up a few pips and then it will go back down. So having and seeing this setup made me realize that the selling pressure is not that strong, and maybe the banks have already gotten out their position, and therefore we should get out as well. So I got out and I took a slight loss because I bought my position. I sold my position and then I bought it back at around a slightly higher price. So if we look at my trading journal, we come here on the 8th of January. We took a short at 109.13 and we had a loss, a 1% loss. Right here, 1% loss, around a 1% loss. So this is essentially what happened, and remember, like all trading strategies, it's not infallible. There's always going to be loopholes, there's always going to be times when it does not work, but you have to be able to find, pick, or even create your own trading plan and strategy that has a statistical average of wins. This means that you don't have to win all the time because it's impossible to win all the time, but you can develop a strategy that allows you to win most of the time. And if you can capitalize winning most of the time and minimize all the losses you've made, you would be able to make money consistently. Alright, so this is the big takeaway from this video. So this concludes the video. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys put it in the comment box. I would love to hear from you guys. It will be great to know that you guys are also enjoying this video. Last but not least, like, subscribe, comment. Also put your activate your notification bell so then you guys can get live updates and early updates of me posting my trading results every single day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.